Expectations are high, and so is the decibel level here at the White House, and the Canucks admit one of the keys to their success tonight will be muffling this frenzied crowd. There are the officials, referee Bill McCurry, the linesman Gerard Gauthier, and Jerry Pateman. And here are the starting goaltenders for Vancouver. Kirk McLean, he has been steady throughout, number 4 among playoff goaltenders with a goals against average of 2.82. Rick Tabaracci lasted just 27 minutes Sunday, but Coach John Paddock said there was no doubt he'd go back. He's been the star of the series so far. Aaron Broughton goes to center against Cliff Ronning.
Starting Tabaracci is no surprise as Bob Essensa came in relief. Tabaracci has played well every game. Why not come back to him?
Ronning along with Trevor Linden and Greg Adams, a line that has to get untracked offensively for the Canucks. Broughton along with Elnick and Tkachuk for Winnipeg. And it's Elnick. Round the boards behind the goal. Tkachuk watched by Lidster. Ronning clears it up the boards past Housley out to center ice. Now Dave Babbage, the former Jet, clears it down right on Tabaracci. Igor Ulanov turns with it. Up ahead for Broughton. Checked by Ronning. Broughton gets it again. Checked in turn by Ronning. That's Ulanov with it. Not wearing the full face shield tonight. Look for the breakaway pass in Elnick. Broken up. Now the Jets make a change as Lume hits the line. Jyrki Lume works in and couldn't get by Ulanov. Ulanov flips it out to center ice. Darren Shannon reaching for it. Linden was there. And Lume takes over. There's a lead pass. Tom Fergus with some room. Winds up, shot right on. And the rebound cleared by Dean Kennedy. No one expected Dean Kennedy would be back in the Jets lineup this early. Some thought he was done for the year after undergoing knee surgery on December the 2nd.
The most optimistic prediction I heard was the middle of May, and here's Kennedy back already, and as Don Cherry said, a big heart to match the big size of Dean Kennedy. He's not going to hurt them. The big scratch for the Winnipeg Jets, Randy Carlyle with that knee injury. He took the pregame skate, but you could see him hobbling around yesterday, and you'd wonder how he couldn't play on that knee. You look at Dean Kennedy, he worked hard in practice. He said he tested it. Felt good, but he never had the doctors okay up until tonight. Great to see him back.
Is it ever a great day for hockey?
The weather, unlike last week, we don't have hockey weather outside. I think summer has arrived in Winnipeg. Went from snow last week to the middle of summer this week.
Good look at Thomas Steen as he gets set for this face-off against Peter Nedved. Nedved with Ferguson Sandlak. Canucks win the draw. Plavsic puts it behind the goal. Here's the veteran Mike Lawler, gives off to Numanen. Davidov deflects it out to center ice. John Paddock saying that Aaron Broughton and Evgeny Davidov were his best two players in Game 5. Fergus in front to Sandlak, rolled towards Tabaracci. Now back comes Davidov. Over the line, shot blocked. He goes right after it against Plavsic. Davidov behind the goal. Gets it to Steen out in front. Olczyk batted at it. Davidov gets the rebound. He's got great speed. Feeds back to the point. There's the shot just wide. And it comes past Numanen and down the ice.
The little things that were working for the Canucks in Game 5 are not working so far as Thomas Steen came back on Jim Sandlak, made a good play. Igor Ulanov stopped Jyrki Lume on a one-on-one.
Here's Deblois in the corner against Larionov. This was the key matchup in Game 5, and of course, the Canucks dominated it. Larionov and Bure combining for 7 points, but it's Deblois now. And play whistle down as the net was knocked ajar behind the play, and Bill McCurry stopped the play.
Scratches for the Vancouver Canucks. Gerald Diddick still out. Sore leg. Randy Gregg back in. Because of the one-sided score in Game 5, Randy Gregg got a lot of ice time, felt a lot better, and there's a number of Pavel Bure signs. And they're all like that. There's not many Pavel manias here in Winnipeg.
Despite his 4-point performance on Sunday night, he wasn't feeling very well after the game. In fact, did not accompany the Canucks to Winnipeg on the charter after the game. He took a domestic flight the next day, but says he's okay. And there's Troy Murray, who has been doing a slow burn since the end of Game 5, on the ice for 7 of the 8 goals. Although John Paddock said that he was not individually responsible for any, but that performance didn't sit well with Troy. Dubois steps in for this face-off against Larionov. Puck loose and cleared by Babbage. Off the boards to center ice. Larionov there. Cleared to an open wing, and Darren Shannon has it for Winnipeg. Sergio Momesso, leading penalty man for the Canucks. Cleared it ahead. Bure just dumped to center ice. Lawler is chased by Larionov. And the steady Jet defenseman works to center. Ahead to the captain, Murray, who deflects it in. We play 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Shannon behind the goal to Murray. Davidov's back on the ice. Home team has scored first in each of the 5 games so far. Momesso hands it to Murray. His pass broken up by Babbage. On the right side to Larionov, inside the Winnipeg zone. Into the middle, Bure with room, blocked by Eagles. Bure has it again, lost it off his stick, and Shannon deflects it down the ice. McLean comes out of the net to play it. Feeds ahead to Larionov and Bure. Here comes Pavel inside the line, poke check by Housley. They leave it for Larionov. Lune's shot deflects high.
Pavel Bure and Igor Larionov, again another long shift, about a 2-minute job, and that not only they play tired, but it drives everybody else trying to get involved in the game nuts sitting on the bench.
That's Ryan Walter at center. The breakaway pass for Cron called on the offside. We played 4 minutes, 13 seconds of the first period in Game 6.
Pavel Bure had a goal and 3 assists in Game 5. He moved the puck around well. Now watch this. 1-on-3 again. Handles the puck. Look at his line mates. Waiting for a pass. And it's broken up at the blue line. Now watch Troy Murray try and get involved here with Sergio Momesso. And Momesso at the last minute sidesteps Murray, but good aggressive play by the Jet captain.
Mike Eagles against Ryan Walter, and Sean Cronin's on the ice for Winnipeg as the puck is cleared into Vancouver territory. Play whistled down. Olesen got caught up with Bill McCurry at the center ice line.
Eddie Olczyk is one of the players that John Paddock is counting on to score goals. A team that does not have a whole lot of offensive talent. They need Olczyk. He got a goal in that 8-2 game by driving to the net. One of the things he does so well, getting in the right position and then off his backside and in, but that's what happens to the goal scorers. They get in the right spot, seem to go in. Now watch Bill McCurry and Frederick Olesen get all tied up. Out at the red line, the whistle blown by linesman Gerard Pulcher.
Here's Olczyk, weak shot in on McLean. Olczyk made the point this morning. This is an enormous game for the entire Winnipeg organization, with expectations so high in this building and throughout the city and the province of Manitoba. Cronin knocks it back in, a delayed offside. Jets clear the line, and now it's Cron. Out to center, Broughton intercepts that. Aaron Broughton turns at center. Nice move on Cron, lost control, hit by Walter, but Olesen moves up. Here's Frederick Olesen, trying to get a shot away. It's rolled in front, they score! Keith Tkachuk!
Talked all series about offense from the defense. Look at Frederick Olesen and watch Keith Tkachuk drive to the net. Tkachuk comes into your picture, chips it up and over Kurt McLean. Now watch McLean go down early, and then Tkachuk gets a sandwich out, chips it up and over the goaltender as Jyrki Lumme couldn't clear. Kurt McLean talked about the first goal, try and get the crowd out of it. And it's the Winnipeg Jets who get the first goal as Trevor Linden is talking it over with Keith Tkachuk now at the face-off at center ice.
It's Tkachuk's second goal of this series. 5:03 the time of the goal. And Frederick Olofsson made quite a play to make it happen. Aaron Broughton also gets an assist on the goal. Tkachuk from Olofsson and Broughton at 5:03. And here's Ulanov at center, feeds it ahead to Elnick. Housley joining the play. And a good defensive play there by Plavsic. Here's Ronning with the breakaway. Cliff Ronning looking for his first goal. Ronning scores! Cliff Ronning finally has broken his drought.
The Winnipeg Jets get caught off ice as Phil Housley jumps in and nobody covers up. Now watch Elnick try and feed Housley, and then nobody covers for Housley. There's Keith Tkachuk jumps up instead of back. And it's Cliff Ronning on the breakaway. Cute little move here on Rick Tabaracci. Fake to the backhand, go to the forehand, and slip it in before the net comes off the Murray.
It took 21 shots in the series for Cliff Ronning to score his first goal and first point. Just his second goal in the last 16 games. But more importantly, the Canucks answer the Jets quickly. 32 seconds between those two goals, and we're tied at 1. Ronning from Plavsic, and it's 1-1.
The young Keith Tkachuk, that's something he'll learn the more he plays in the NHL. Once you spot your defenseman flying up, you're the last man. You have to cover up. That time Tkachuk, overly aggressive, jumped in. Nobody back as Ronning had the breakaway. Nice pass by Adrian Plavsic to set up Ronning for that breakaway try.
Referee Bill McCreary stepping in because Linden knocked down Davidoff before the face-off took place. Here's Ulanov with it. Ahead to Davidoff. Great wheels. Fires it in. Olczyk after it first. An easy shot handled. Plavsic wraps it around the boards. Olofsson will keep it in. Directs it toward the net. Randy Gregg, the veteran, out there for the Canucks. Here's a pass from Davidoff to Ulanov. Ulanov tried to tee that one up out of midair. Centered out in front. Steen to Ulanov. Flips it in. Davidoff couldn't redirect it. Broken stick. Ronning has lost his piece of lumber. An Olczyk shot cleared away by McLean. Randy Gregg flips it out, and the Canucks make a change. Davidoff back in with Steen. Weak shot goes wide. 13.5 minutes to go here in the first period at the arena, and it's a 1-1 game. Fergus, Peter Nedved, and Jim Sandlak. Sandlak missed the puck, and Ulanov has it. Ulanov seeing a lot of ice time in the first 7 minutes of this game. Shannon against the boards, working against Lidster. Ulanov ahead to Deblois. Deblois against Babbage, and it's Sandlak. Cross ice pass to Tom Fergus, who has a point in each game in this series. Mike Lawler. Look out, Sandlak had him lined up. Lawler goes down, can't clear it. Nedved for Doug Lidster. Snaps the shot high. Lidster goes after the rebound. Sandlak has it. Hands it to Troy Murray. Murray had trouble with it, but Newman sends away Darren Shannon. Pass hopped over his stick. That broken Ronning stick giving them trouble. Here's Shannon centering it, and Murray skated by it. Didn't see it coming. Murray with one hand gets it into the slot. And Lidster feeds it ahead to Fergus. Fergus at center. Newman intercepts the pass, but falls down. Frederick Olofsson on the move again. Here's Olofsson inside the line. Checked on the play by Lume. Broughton almost stole it. And here's Lume to center ice. His pass hopped over the stick to Bure. Olofsson down the right side this time. Lined up by Dirk. Olofsson sticks with it. Up against the boards, Tkachuk. Behind the goal for Broughton. Housley goes to the net. Broughton clears behind the goal, and it's Dirk there. Hands it to Eagles. Wrap around. Oh, and that one dropped on the line. Close call there, and the Canucks clear it out.
Much more aggressive Winnipeg Jet team. Their defensemen getting involved. Their forwards forechecking better, and the Canucks having some trouble in their own zone.
Back up on the mesh, and play blown down as Momesso and Ulanov exchange words.
With good pressure. Now watch Mike Eagles wrap this one around. It hits Kurt McLean's stick. Goes up, over his back, and out the other side. Canucks get a break that didn't hit McLean, and earlier, again, good forechecking by the Jets. Troy Murray just misses it as it hit Dave Babbitt's skate.
Out of town, no score yet in Bloomington, where the North Stars are trying to finish the Red Wings. And at the St. Louis Arena, no score first period. Hawks would like to end that tonight. There's a former Black Hawk ready to take the face-off in his own zone. Captain Troy Murray, the Canucks control. Plavsic puts it in front. Murray has his man tied up. Murray shoots, scores! What a blast! And Vancouver has the lead.
Right from the face-off, the Vancouver Canucks set it up, and they get a break on the pass-out as it hits a Jet skate. Mike Lawler right there, and goes to Pavel Bure. Now watch Bure tees it up, and from there he goes by Rick Tabaracci. Bure gets in a good position to shoot this one, and you see right in the middle, gets good wood on it, no chance for Tabaracci.
Pavel Bure with his third goal of this series tied Trevor Linden's team record with 4 points in Game 5 and has the go-ahead goal here for the Canucks in Game 6. Randy Gregg just got it outside the line. Cleared back in by Mike Lawler. And the Canucks have accomplished what they set out to do here in this first period. Take the crowd into the game. Bure again. That shot deflects high, and they're ducking in the crowd. 10 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the first period. Ronning and Bure have answered the goal by Keith Tkachuk. Well, they break that up. Bure from Plavsic and Momesso at 8:42.
There are differing opinions on what it means to be Canadian. Because this is what beer's all about.
Here's another shot of the goal. Now look at Pavel Bure get a chance to tee it up. Mike Lawler gets out, but not in time. And it goes up and over Rick Tabaracci's glove. The Jets have given Bure a little more room early in this game, but after the whistle, watch Mike Lawler come over, get a little piece of Bure, and then Sergio Momesso comes to his aid. Now watch Bure right here. Slashes at Lawler, no penalties called.
Shot rolling, feeding it in. Davidov, who missed the pass at center ice. Davidov with Olczyk and Steen. Olczyk started on the fourth line in this game, but now is back up with his old line mates. Cronin hits Steen with that pass. Bumps into Walter, and Steen takes possession. Jets work it to center, and it's Davidov clearing it in. Olczyk in after it. Checks Lidster on the play. Davidov's in front, but Lidster in turn regains possession. Up to court,